Meanwhile, Memphis Animal Services has been having a lot of trouble lately.
Yeah, to say the least. So WREG investigators wanted to know who's been giving them advice. It's a question that led our chief investigator, Jessica Gertler, down a rabbit hole.
Digging through the city council meeting archives, the last appointment to this board that we found was from 3 years ago. Keep in mind, though, the city says the term limit for a board member is only 2 years.
Colleagues, item number one, the appointment to the Memphis Animal Shelter Advisory Board.
In March 2021, Memphis City Council members discussed and later approved 2 appointments to the Animal Shelter Advisory Board. The last appointment listed in archives to that board, which is tasked with assisting shelter staff in the investigation and prosecution of animal cruelty or mistreatment complaints and take charge of those animals if needed. City ordinance also states they advise the animal shelter administrator to make sure the shelter's operation is efficient and humane. The city's website goes on to say the mayor appoints each member and the council approves them. And according to MAS's website, the committee holds public meetings every other month. It doesn't say when the next meeting is, and it's unclear when the last one happened. MAS posted on Facebook in August 2021, stating the board would be going to a different city council district for those bi-monthly meetings, even bringing a mobile pet resource center. In the comments, MAS states another board meeting was set for February 2022, but we can't find anything that says a meeting happened after that. Tennessee law states any public body consisting of 2 or more members with the authority to make decisions for or recommendations to a public body has to give adequate public notice and take thorough minutes of the meetings. On July 5th, WREG investigators asked for all minutes from the MAS Advisory Committee from the past 2 years. 7 weeks later, the city responded. There are no responsive records to satisfy your request.
Is there an advisory board? Are there members? Are their terms expired?
There is an advisory board. They've not met in some time. They were all appointed by the prior mayor.
In a July City Council committee meeting, the city's chief operating officer, Antonio Adams, said he couldn't say why the board hadn't met, especially after the MAS director was placed on leave when a dog died in the shelter's care in June, allegedly left outside in the heat. And then add the 14 employees, including the shelter's 2 vets, WREG investigators found out left in the first 6 months of the year. One vet citing, the environment as it exists is not one I find compatible with my values and processes. As of mid-October, Adams told the council the city and now a state regulatory board have ongoing investigations. The interim director adding the Shelter Advisory Board has been looked at, too.
And I think most importantly and of interest to many people, nominations for the advisory board members will be presented at council's next meeting.
We asked city officials if the entire board was being replaced or some of these members would be reappointed. We've yet to hear back. Keep in mind, it's unclear who even sits on this board because MAS's website and the city's website list different people. Investigating for your news leader, Jessica Gertler, WREG News Channel 3.
Yes, that rabbit hole is deep. Now, MAS officials say the advisory board would be discussed November 12th. We did reach out to the last person listed as the chair, but have yet to hear back. And this summer, we asked for state records regarding MAS and any complaints that were filed. We were told if those records exist, they're confidential until there's a proceeding questioning the license.